Hello, my lovely. A general reading. Okay, interesting. Right, with this card, this death card, okay, she's free from a situation. Okay, she's feeling free. So in order to see the changes, free yourself from things that are perhaps, you know, either in the 3D that is not lining up with what you want, or in your internally in your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, free yourself from something here in order to see the change. Then you will move forward. Again, it may be that you walk away from something. It can be just to leave what is not serving you. Okay, it's on swords. Swords are your mental energies. So thoughts that are not serving you, leave them behind. Free yourself from them. If it is a situation, then free yourself from it in order for you to move forward. Okay? Hello, Addison. And thank you for your donation as well, Addison. You don't need to do that, but it is appreciated. Right, Srishti, let's have a look at your spirit message for you. Let's come to these for you. Okay. There is news coming towards you, Srishti, here. Okay, news coming here. May leave you feeling a little bit stressed. It may be to do with something from, you know, your past, a family member or a friend, or something that you've been thinking of in the past, or just even if you haven't been thinking about it, it's something to do with the past. Now, remember, the past can be a second ago. It doesn't have to be, you know, sometimes when people say the past, they're thinking like years back. It doesn't have to be. Okay, you may have just been thinking about something lately or whatever, but there's news coming that may have you feeling a little bit stressed here. Or worried or anxious. Okay. Sanch. Okay. in his energy, Sanch, he is definitely wanting to offer you something more secure. Even if he's just thinking it at this stage and doesn't act on it for a little while, okay? He is sort of tending to think that he wants something more here. He feels more balanced within himself now, okay? Hopefully you've become more balanced within yourself as well. He definitely wants to meet up. I see the two of you meeting up at some point here. Okay, so but when you do, okay, however long it takes, even if it doesn't happen for the next couple of weeks or a couple of months, okay, it will happen. Just make sure that things are peaceful between you. If you go back into arguing or raking up the past, then it will just go back into the same situation. Okay, but at least it's showing me that now they just drew me to the bull on the card there. Okay, so it could be in Taurus season that you actually meet up. Okay, don't take my word for it. It could be sooner, it could be more than that as well. Okay, so just have a little you know, just know that energy is shifting. So stay positive. Sun. Just notice that it's frozen on my screen, so sorry. And I keep forgetting, I forgot to say it on my Instagram that I've just done as well. Happy Women's Day today to all you lovely women out there. Remember that you are all beautiful. You are all lovely. And you are all unique. Right, Sun, this is yours. Okay, now I can't say whether he will contact you this month, Sun. Okay, but what Spirit is saying is just be wiser. Okay, just sit there knowing that he's yours. If you want him, he is yours. What you desire desires you. Okay, so trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, my lovely. Spirit is guiding him back towards you here. Now, it may not be this month. Okay, it depends where your energy is. Obviously, when you're asking, is he going to contact me this month? You're still in that sort of repelling energy because you're still in the lack energy. I don't have him. When's he going to come forward? How much longer? So you're pushing the timeline away from you. You're keeping what you want away from you because you're not in the energy as if you feel as if you're already in that loving relationship. You're still looking for it. So your energy is causing a time delay. It's not lining up with what you want. Okay, so Spirit is saying, trust, have faith. Just know that he's yours. Just know that he will be back. Okay, if you keep looking for it, you're causing a time delay. Yeah, Spirit is saying there, look, this is the one. Okay, so just stop doubting. You know, stop thinking, oh, you know, just because even if you do say to yourself, look, I'm irresistible, I am irreplaceable, and I'm unforgettable. If you're worried about him forgetting you, if you keep repeating that to yourself every time you think about him or yourself, okay, no, I'm irresistible, I'm irreplaceable, I'm unforgettable, then he's not going to forget you. He's not going to replace you, and he's going to find you irresistible. Okay, So just know that he's yours, Spirit is saying. He will contact you at some point. It may not be this month, but he is wanting to, or he will be thinking about it. He's definitely coming back towards you. The time it takes is up to you. If you keep looking for it, if you're in that where is it energy, you're causing a time delay. A watched pot doesn't boil. Right. Mystic moon for you. Okay, in her energy, mystic moon, okay, feeling happier, feeling more content within herself. Okay, maybe when she thinks about you, she's feeling happier. In your energy, you're still causing this time delay by keep looking for it. I wonder what she's thinking. I wonder what she's feeling. What do you want her to think? That should be, you should be in the energy of we're already together. She's telling me how much she loves me. We are such in a loving, romantic, solid relationship. Okay, so you're causing the time delay, Spirit is saying. You hanging around is you taking the time to realize that it's all about you. When you come back together, things will be peaceful, but they, if you know, they need to be more peaceful between you. Okay, or whenever they come together, things will be peaceful, or you need them to be more peaceful if they weren't before. Okay, so the timing is down to you. Again, if you're looking for it, a watched pot doesn't boil. You're giving out the energy of, you know, if you are supposed to already have something, why you keep looking for it? Okay, you're contradicting what you are wanting here. The Empress, I can't answer that question, my lovely, because I don't do dates. Okay, Mario has paid for a reading, so just hold your questions a moment, my lovelies, because I've got a 10 card reading to do. For any of you that do want a bigger reading, more cards, more information, then you can get a bigger reading. Mario, I'm just going to look at your energy here. I don't need to look at hers because I know that she is complying, but it only goes back into when she doesn't, when you start chasing energy again. Okay, so again, Mario, you know, the time it takes for you to just feel it's done, it's real, is when you will see the shift. Okay, you can't force yourself, like you say, I've just begun on a self, or you're going on the self-concept journey. Well, this is what you should have been doing weeks ago. So it can take months for us to change within. Okay, it doesn't stop what you want coming. It's just whether you can keep it. And at the moment, we know that you can't, because when you do get movement, you react and it pushes it away from you. So definitely working on self-concept is the main thing for you to maintain and sustain it. Okay, but it's not going to change overnight. The kids and I are going on holiday next week. Yes, good. You know, again, Spirit is just reminding here as well, is that when you are affirming for yourself, you don't really need to, you know, everybody is a reflection of you. So if you're loving yourself, if you're knowing that you're handsome, if you know that you're first best, if you know that you are irresistible, irreplaceable, and unforgettable, if you know that you are, you know, good enough, worthy enough, etc., then everybody else has to reflect that back to you, including your SP. They're no different. We're all energy. So don't feel that you just need to do work on your SP. They are included as a specific person that in your conscious awareness that will see you how you see yourself. You're changing you. There's no one to change but you. Always put your energy back into you, because that is the starting point. Right, also Spirit is just saying then, when you go away with the kids, have they got their own mobile phones? Have they got mobile phones to take pictures on to send to mum? Because they just showed me an image of you doing it. And they're saying no. If the kids have got their own phones, let them send the photos to mum. She didn't want to go or whatever, okay, then you do not send photos to win brownie points, Spirit is saying. Do you understand? They're saying, we know what you're like. So if they haven't got phones, then don't send them every day. Just send one or two in a, you know, I don't know how long you're going away for. If you're going away for 7 days or 5 days, do it once. If it's 5 days, midweek. If they've got their own phones, let them send pictures. Because, and Spirit are just saying here as well, you know, oh, look at the fun we're having, you're not here. Will this make you want to come next time? Okay, so just be careful here. Yeah, just keep bringing in that loving energy, okay? Imagine that she's there on holiday with you, okay? She's there in energy anyway, so just sort of just talk to her internally and, you know, say that you're sat having a coffee and the kids are playing somewhere, okay? Imagine that she's sat there with you having a coffee. Oh, the kids are really enjoying this holiday. This has been an amazing break for us, okay? So just yabber away as if she's there on holiday. Don't go into chaser energy though. Oh, she's not here. Let me send her pictures to see what she's missing. It's not going to work like that, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you're the magician. Everything has to be done within you, okay? To see the changes outside of you. Yeah, again, bring in that loving energy. And the Two of Cups again. Okay, Two of Cups twice and the energy. So what Spirit was showing me then is when you are going to sleep at night with the on holiday, is imagine you're saying goodnight. When you go to sleep at night, okay, that is the point, that is the most powerful time to impress your subconscious. Your subconscious is what creates your reality. Okay, so that is the most potent time. If you're going to bed worrying, stressing, thinking about, oh, she wasn't here, what a shame she's not here. You're going to impress that on your subconscious. Okay, a third of our lives we are asleep, and that is the most powerful time as you're drifting off to sleep to impress your subconscious with what you want. So go to bed on your holiday. Well, every night you should be doing it anyway, but when you're on holiday, imagining you're having a conversation about the wonderful day you had as a family on your holiday, because it's energy, it's loving energy. Okay, so just a short scene that implies that you're just in bed and you hear her say, oh my God, what an amazing family holiday this is. This must be the best holiday we've ever had. Oh God, Mario, I love you so much. That's all it needs to be. And you repeat it and you repeat it and you repeat it until you fall asleep in that state. It will impress it on your subconscious, and your subconscious then will have to reflect it back to you. Okay, in a way that is yeah, okay, but do it for 2 minutes. Okay, what I've done, okay, is I listen to my own voice that I've done for overnight. Okay, but what I've done at the beginning is put in just 20 minutes of like calm music, because the self-concept affirmations anyway, the sleep ones, are just repeated anyway, so you're not missing out. Don't think, oh, that it's a whole 8 hours of different affirmations. It's not. They usually do 20 to 40 minutes and then they repeat. Okay, so in your playlist, to create a playlist that you have your 8-hour self-concept one in, and then your 30 minutes or 15 minutes, usually by 20 minutes I'm asleep. Okay, if not, then don't worry about it. You've at least done at least 2 minutes of it. Okay, so, but that is the most potent time. Or when you first wake up, do it when you first wake up, before your conscious mind, logical mind starts coming in. Okay. Yeah, just feel as if you've already got what you want. Remember, you're not looking at one day, you're seeing it as now in the present tense. Right, let me just round this up now. Yeah, just be strong, okay? Resist the urge to chase. Remember what I said about the photos, Spirit is reminding you here. Yeah, don't start to worry, okay? Be strong. Don't start to get all worried and concerned. Just keep bringing in this loving energy. We're not looking for it. You're going within. You're not looking outside of you. Remember that, okay? One of these. Yeah, again, she is, you know, the attraction is coming between you, okay? It's coming between you. So the attraction's there. Just keep bringing that loving energy in. Don't start to worry. Don't start to panic. I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what she's thinking. I wonder if we got to do this. Okay. Yeah, that's why Spirit's saying we know you. That's why I had to giggle. We know you. You'll be there sending her fucking photos. Thinking that she's missing out. Yeah, remain in your power, okay? Sovereignty. Remember, you're the ruler of your reality. You are, the buck stops with you, okay? I will read out what it says again because I do like reminding everybody of that one. It says, you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. The strength card, confidence, strength and courage. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. I reign over my own realm. Spirit reminding you that you are the magician and you are the ruler of what happens in your awareness. Okay, so just bringing in that loving energy and have a lovely holiday. Remember, it's for you and the kids. You're not doing it as to gain brownie points or whatever. Put your energy, use that time to just think lovingly of her when you think of her as if she's there on holiday with you, but also having fun with the children. Yes, have a lovely time, my lovely. Neela, your question. What is your question, my lovely? Hello, Wendy, my lovely. Remember, any of you asking about timings, I don't do timings. So if any of you are looking for a date, I don't do timings, okay? I'm only picking up the energy of you and your person or the situation. Neela, what's your question, my lovely? Oh, hang on, I'm not understanding this. Hang on, let me read it again. My Virgo in an old story was in contact with my mother. Now they are not. She wants to send him that woman because of we met each other died. What? I don't understand it. What? My Virgo in old story was in contact with my mother. Now they're not. Fair enough. She wants to send him that woman because of we met each other died. What? No, you're going to have to rewrite that, my lovely, because I'm not getting what you're saying there. Okay, and Tiana, I've just seen yours. Yes, Tiana has put her question on PayPal. Right, I'm going to do Tiana's actually because it's only a 6-card reading and Neela's might not come out in the chat. So Tiana, this is yours. Tiana, okay. D, what's going on with D? Right, okay. Tiana, for you, my lovely. In his energy, it's really positive. Okay, so, you know, standing in his power, things being favorable, and changes coming in here that are good changes. Okay, but in your energy, you are suspicious. Okay, if this had come out in his energy, then yes, I would have said, you know, he's false. I've got another card in this deck that would have come out as deceit, but he's not. I think you're just making a mountain of a molehill. Spirit is saying, look, just have fun. Okay, if you remember, one of the laws, spiritual laws, is the law of assumption. So if you are assuming that he is up to something or being deceitful or holding something back from you, then you will have to be proved right, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, or whatever, because that is the law of assumption. That which you assume to be true will play out. So I'm not seeing anything in his energy that I'm worrying about. Okay, it's just you being suspicious, and Spirit is saying, no, that needs to stop, or else you will create something that makes you suspicious and it will hurt you. Okay, there's nothing here. Is it good? He sees your relationship as favorable. He's all hunky-dory in his. You're just letting your little suspicious attitude come in here. So Spirit is saying, no, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of fun to shine. Instead of inner suspicion and insecurities and doubts and fears that are going to bring you what you don't want, start to bring fun into this. Of course he loves me. I'm irresistible. I'm irreplaceable. I'm unforgettable. Oh my God, he's head over heels crazy in love with me. Not what the fuck's he up to. I know he's up to something, because I know he's up to something means that you've got to be proved right, whether it takes another month or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months. Spirit is saying, look, you're writing your story here. So how are you writing your characters in it? That he is a suspicious person, cloak and dagger type person, and he's going to stab you in the back and hurt you? Or, you know what? No, we're loving. Okay, and Spirit is saying here, close your eyes and just follow what your heart is telling you. Bring loving energy into this. Bring gratitude energy. Bring playful energy. Not lower, suspicious, insecure energy into it, because you will self-sabotage and it will go tits up. His energy is really good at the moment, so just have fun. Right. No, I'm still not understanding. My mother wants to send my Virgo. That lady died. I met him because of that lady. How can your mum send him someone who's dead? I don't understand what you're asking for the question. Oh God. I think she's saying, hang on, I've got to get my head around this. I think what Neela is trying to say is her mother wants to send a message to the Virgo that the lady died. Hang on. It's like I just sat here staring, reading it, and it's not going in. I'm trying trying to comprehend it, how I can ask the cards. So oh fucking hell, I can't concentrate. Now, her mother, who is alive. This is like one of those this is like one of those questions. How do you get the fox across the river without eating the chicken or something? Hang on, I gotta work this out. So the mother is alive, but she wants to tell the boyfriend that the lady's died. Well, why doesn't she just send him a message then saying that she's died? I don't understand why you're getting a reading on it. If they were in contact, even if you're not in contact with somebody, if somebody's died, then you can still send a message. You've done your part. Then he could never turn around and say, well, I didn't know about it. I think that's what you're asking, that somebody who put the two of you together has died and your mum is wanting to tell him, but perhaps she's scared because he's not in contact with her anymore. Well, Spirit is saying, well, it's yes, she can send that message. You would if it was a friend that you hadn't spoken to for a long time. Say that you've got a friend that you don't speak to for a long time and somebody you mutually know has died. You would obviously let them know. Somebody would let you know. Yeah, then send it. You don't need a reading for that, Spirit is saying. That is just normal human behavior, that you would tell somebody that that person has died. How they react is up to them. That doesn't matter. It's coming from your mother, Spirit is saying. You know, even if you did it, even if you still had his phone number and you just said, this is how another lady, Wendy Ann, not Wendy H, but Wendy Ann got in contact with her SP again because she heard that somebody had died that he knew. And she said to me, I want to send him a message. I said, well, if he was if it was a friend or a family member, you would send a message. I'm sorry to hear that so-and-so's died. Which she did, and then our SP got straight back in touch with her after months and months and months of no contact, but she had worked on herself. However, so it's the same. Spirit is saying, your mother can send a message. She's the only one thinking the worst. Okay, you could send a message if you're still got his number and not blocked. I'm just letting you know that so and so, right, so if you're blocked, then the mother can send a message. Spirit is saying you don't need cards for that, my lovely, so I can refund your money for that. They're saying by all means she can send the message. What he does with it is up to him, but at least he can never turn around and say, well, I never knew, why did no one tell me? Okay, so that's what Spirit's advice is for you. I haven't got any cards that would have said that anyway, so that's why Spirit is saying it through me. So do you want to ask another question, or do you want a refund, my lovely? Okay, I'll refund you when I finish the live. Okay, I'll flag it to remind me to refund you. Yeah, but by all means, do you get what I'm saying, or do you get what Spirit is saying here? If your mother sends a message just saying, hiya, or whatever, hello, just letting you know that the lady who, you know, whatever her name is, she doesn't have to say who got the two of you together. Just needs, he knows who she is. All she has to say is just letting you know, in case you haven't already heard, so and so has died, just letting you know. That's all she needs to do. Sorry, or whatever. Okay, sorry for the loss, sort of thing. But then how he reacts is up to him. If he doesn't reply or whatever, okay, then that's fine. Oh, right. You don't want a refund. You want to check. You and Virgo. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm doing that one now, Neela. Between you and your Virgo. Okay, and interestingly enough, Neela, I've just heard Spirit telling me that because she brought you together on the physical plane, she will definitely be pushing the two of you back together in the spiritual plane. Okay, so she will be working from spirit world to push the two of you back together. So either way, you've got her help as well as the universe's help here. As long as your energies are lined up to you knowing that it's a done deal. Stop focusing on the I've been blocked. Okay. Right, let me carry on. Okay. So in his energy here, he still has feelings for you. Okay. He still has feelings for you here. He is starting to get more balanced in his energy with you here. And with this card, it's definitely showing me movement is going on behind the scenes. Okay. And like I just heard that woman, your person, okay, the lady who's passed away, saying that she is definitely going to be pushing the two of you back together as much as she can do from the other side. But your energy has to be in that loving, receiving energy. If it's in negative, it's going to take longer, she's telling you. Okay. Remember to use this time to only think loving thoughts. It's true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay. You will have your justice done here. But you've got to invest. You're investing in your future with him so that you're more solid, so that it doesn't fall down again. Yes, I do messages from dead people. I don't see dead people, but I do bring through messages from them. And that's the message that she's bringing. Okay. But you have to line your energy up as if you are in that loving relationship. Only bring in loving thoughts about him to shift the energy. If you're focusing on, I'm still blocked, he's not here, everything I've talked about, you're just delaying it. Okay, she cannot do, you've got to meet her and spirit halfway. They're not going to do it all for you. They can push it towards you, but the time it takes for it to come in is the time it takes for you to accept it and open the door, basically. Okay, if you've got the door shut because you're in negative energy, all you're doing is causing longer for it to come through. Okay, so bring in loving energy. Okay, he does have feelings for you. Okay, he is starting to shift in his energy, but you need to make sure you've basically got the door open and you're feeling that love, you're feeling that gratitude, you're feeling that joy. You should be walking around every day as if you're already in that loving relationship. If you're looking at the lack, you're just keeping it away from you longer. Tanya, you're reading, my lovely. Well, is this the same person? Is this your SP you're talking about? And Gita, I will come to yours after Tanya's, my lovely. Actually, yours is only a 3-card reading, so I may as well flip yours out now. Wendy and Addison, check in with Tanya. Okay. Oh, you've taken the message away. Post your message again, Gita, because I can't see it. You've retracted it, so I can't see it. Or it's been retracted. Addison, no. No what? No, it's not the same. It's not her S. It's somebody different, is it? Right, Gita, post your question again, my lovely. Right, thank you. Let me go with these as it's only 3. Okay, as a love interest, Addison. Yes, indeed. What? Someone's not a love energy or a new love energy. Is she given up on the other one then? Right, okay. Gita for you with Sanjeet here. Right. Spirit is saying they've pushed him towards you as a gift. Okay, now you've had a past life connection. It may not have been as lovers. You may just be from the same soul group. That's why you feel so sort of familiar with each other. Okay, it doesn't mean necessarily you were lovers. But they have pushed him forward. Now, this can indicate marriage. It can indicate things being more committed between you, things more peaceful between you. We do have in your energy, though, as if you don't truly believe it. Okay, will this ever happen? I don't know if I can believe this. Spirit is saying if you keep going in this energy, then it's going to take longer for you to get what you want, Gita. Okay, so start bringing in loving energy. See this as a gift. He's meant to be in my life. Of course he is. He's the love of my life. If I desire him, he desires me. So start shifting your energy from this energy that is not doing you any good. Okay. Okay. So yes, it has the possibility, Gita, of it going into something more solid. Is she not with S anymore then? What happened there? I need to know. I need an email. Let me know what happened. I thought everything was fine. Now we've got to go through it all again with somebody else. Right. Yes, Tanya, it is. No, it's yours. I was just saying, well, what happened between you and SM? Send me an email. Thought everything was fine. Thought you'd moved in together. Poor, okay. Yes. Okay, not really getting positives from this. So again, you can change it in your head. Any negative reading is just there to make you see that as feedback. Okay, you can change it. Yeah. Not those. Patataki. Yeah. Ticky, 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 ticky. Right, one more. Okay. In his energy, I don't know, with this card here, it can signify work. Okay, it can signify a couple of things. It can signify that you've met him through work. It can be that it's hard work, or there's work that needs to be done. Okay, or he feels like it's hard work, with attachments as well. So I'm a little bit worried with this attachment card in his energy. You know, I don't know how far along the line you are. He may think that you're a bit too clingy to him. It may be that he's attached in his head to somewhere else, or just he has problems within himself. Okay, it can be a number of things with attachment, but it's a low energy, hence the card is black. Okay, he does seem to be quite fair, you know, giving you sort of what you want to hear or what you want, but either you've met him through work, or it's going to need work, or he's finding it hard work. Okay, so I'm not liking really the energy there. It's not like a loving energy or anything like that. We have unrequited love as well. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It may be that he is attached to somebody else, okay, and there's no love between them, so he will be free to be with you. Again, with the child, you know, believe. If you want to believe in this connection, that's up to you. Again, your self-concept is vital here. And again, it's saying it here. You know, watch your heart emotions. Are you going back into past cycles again, past old programming again? Are you thinking about the other one still in your heart? Okay, and again with these two cards, you know, put into practice what they've taught you, what you've learnt from before. Put it into practice. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. If you want this person, then you can have them. But there's definitely, I don't feel in your heart you really do. That's just the feeling that they're giving me. Okay, so if you do, then just change this, or, you know, or I don't know. Just with these two cards, it's either that he's with somebody else, okay, and there's no love there. If there is nobody else, then I'm a bit worried about these. That's all. Okay. I just saw the thinking woman again. So again, don't start overthinking this. I just feel that you're sort of, you've still got a place in your heart with the other one. I don't feel that that's dead and buried no matter what's happened between you. But also don't start to self-sabotage again and go into old cycles and old patterns again. Remember what you've been taught, Spirit is saying. Remember everything that you've learnt. So that you don't see the same pattern play out. Okay. It's Christy. I think that's you in the chat Who's paid for reading? Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, let me know, Tanya. I don't want you putting it in the chat anyway. It's Christy. Have you sent a donation in? I think it's usually you with that name. So, Christy, this is yours. Whichever Christine is, this is yours. Whoever's paid for a reading regarding a Virgo. Oops. Okay, so Christine, your question about your Virgo here. Sorry, I kicked the camera again, I think. In their energy, they are a little bit sort of in their emotions about you, up and down, okay? 1 minute they're up, 1 minute they're down. Their emotions are a little bit scattered here. Overall, your Virgo is feeling better, okay? Re-energized, shedding that old, feeling re-energized here when he thinks about you. Now, if you're in no contact, then he is thinking about the times you've had together and wanting to contact you. Okay, maybe a couple more weeks or months before he contacts you. If you are in contact, then he is, yeah, his emotions might be a little bit up and down, but overall he's quite happy with the connection that you have. The Lover's card. things being more peaceful between you. And we do have the warrior card as well. So definitely if you are in contact, then Christine, then make sure that things are peaceful between you. No more battles, no more arguments. Okay, there's some healing that needs to be done here on the romance angel card. Now, if you're in no contact, again, you know, are you arguing with him in your head? Are you still looking at that he's still not here? He still needs to do this. Why is he being an ass? Why doesn't he feel the same as I feel? Why isn't he contacting me? They're all repelling energy. Spirit is saying, have fun. You're creating what happens. So this is like your passion, your flame in your hand of what you desire. Create it in, bring it towards you instead of keeping it away from you. So there's a little bit of healing to do here, but his energy is you know, more positive towards you than negative, put it that way. So yes, in his emotions is a little bit up and down, but that could be a reflection of you as well. So are you up and down in your emotions? When you think about him, you're connected by energy, so make sure that your energy is lined up to just seeing yourselves as a beautiful, happy, you know, tell yourself, oh, we are such a loving, romantic, a perfect, loving, romantic, solid couple together. Okay, we're so happy and peaceful between us. We've got a beautiful relationship. Oh, he's head over heels in love with me, crazy about me. Okay, he only has eyes for me. Why? Because I am irresistible, I am irreplaceable, and I am unforgettable. I am a goddess queen, simply the best, everything beautiful. Do self-concept affirmations and bring loving energy into the connection when you think about him. Even if you're together. So that there's no more battles between you, my lovely. Right, Lisa. Oops. Okay, Lisa, for you, my lovely Lisa H. Yes, he sees, you know, he's passionate about you, even if he's not showing it yet. Okay, he's passionate about you. He does have a lot of feelings for you here. He will come forward, okay, or is coming forward more. Just make sure that you're keeping your emotions in check. Okay, not eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which emotion shall I be in? Okay, make sure you're lining up to what you want here. Seeing yourself as a couple already. Okay, Fatine, you've been in here for a while, my lovely. Omar, to you. Remember, all of you, when you're asking a specific question, like it's just Spirit has just said, like with Fatine's, Omar's current thoughts and intentions, all they're doing is bringing through the energy. Okay, so it's never going to be what you really, really, you know, Spirit is saying you all want a word for word, blow by blow account of what they're thinking and what they're going to do next. Spirit says it doesn't work like that. It's energy, okay? So they'll just bring you through what they feel is for your higher good, not to satisfy and soothe you sometimes, okay? I just want you to know that. All of you, not just Fatine. They've just said it because of the way that the question was put. They were reminding you. It's Christy. We did think that you'd gone. I have just done your reading, so you'll just have to go back 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, Fatine, my lovely. I did one before here. I did Lisa's before Fatine's, and then it was yours was before Lisa's. Okay, so literally go back 10 minutes or so in the chat. You'll know it's yours because it won't just be 3 cards. It'll be 7 cards. Okay, 3, 3, and 1 there. Right, Fatine. Yeah, Fatine. Omar's energy towards you now. I don't know if he's in a relationship with somebody else, because that can show that there's sort of contracts and obligations between him and somebody else. If it is, if he's not, okay, then it's showing me that he is wanting commitment with you. Okay, we do have happiness here as well. Okay, so if he is with somebody else, then he's got that obligation there. Okay, but I still feel he wants to talk to you, or you know, still thinks about you here. Yeah, even if he is with somebody else, then he does still think about you. So I'm not seeing any movement from him at the moment. Okay. You will get movement at some point. Okay, remember the time it takes. If you keep looking for it, when's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? You're causing a time delay. Okay, start to get into the energy of you're already in that loving relationship. Everything that I say on my other channel on Instagram or on in the Get Them Back playlist as well. Okay, you'll find some videos from my other channel. They're not all in there. Go and check out the other channel. If your energy is in lack energy, I don't have him, when he gonna come back into my life, all you're doing is pushing it further away from you. A watched pot doesn't boil. You're telling your subconscious mind and the universe, I don't have. So you're creating more of I don't have. Okay, that's why I always, when I'm mentoring people, tell them to shift their energy. Right, baby boo, for you again, Spirit is saying, have you changed? Have you changed the way you think about yourself, baby boo? Have you changed the way you think about him and the relationship? If you haven't, then no, nothing's going to change, because your assumptions and your beliefs and your dominant thoughts are what creates. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you here. Let's do this. No. Okay. Right. Okay. Spirit is saying the current energy that you're in, you've not changed anything enough. So you've still got work to do. You're still sort of cutting your nose off to spite your face. So if he came back, it's just going to go back the same way. Okay. He cannot change until you've changed. If you're expecting him to change, but you've still got your same assumptions, thoughts, and beliefs within you, then he is a reflection of you. He's just going to reflect them back to you. So it might be okay for a week, 2 weeks, a month, but then it will go back into the old pattern, because those are your dominant thoughts and beliefs and assumptions. Okay, Spirit is saying stop reacting to the 3D, focus on what you want in the 4D. The 4D is what's real inside you, not the 3D. The 3D has already been broadcast. It's all your old thoughts playing out. Okay, so in answer to your question, will it change when he comes back? No, not unless you've changed. If you have changed, then yes, it will. If you're having good self-concept about yourself, that you're irresistible, you're irreplaceable, you are unforgettable, you are a goddess queen, you're the best, he only has eyes for you, we're in a loving relationship, he's head over heels in love with me. Okay, all the talk that I've told you all before. Okay, and about him, we are in such a loving, committed relationship. He is head over heels in love with me. He only has eyes for me. He spoils me. He tells me every single day how much he loves me. We're in constant communication. Okay, if you haven't changed any of that and you're still in the old energy, all you're going to see is the old energy playing out. Okay, so you've got work to do so that you don't go back into no contact and cutting your nose off to spite your face. There is no one to change but self. Okay. Jano, does Elise miss me? We haven't talked as of late. Yes, she does still think about you. Okay, thinking about you here. Knows that you gave her what you did. Okay. We do have the death card, the end of the old, beginning of the new. So things do need to change. Okay, so change your energy. Remember, everything is based on energy. A reader's just picking up on your energy between you. You're either in a repelling energy or an attracting energy. So if you're in a repelling energy, you're in that desperate, needy, grasping energy. I need her. I miss her. So you're keeping it away from you for longer. If you're in the energy, oh, I love her, you know, we're so good together, we're in such a loving relationship, as if you have it now, you will bring it back in quicker. I talk about it in my Get Them Back playlists, I talk about it on Instagram, and I talk about it more on my other channel as well, which you can find in the description box. But your question was, does she think about you? Yes, she does. Right, Divine Cancer. Okay, we do have union. Okay, the two of you becoming one. Your energy is not really where I expected to see it from what you've put. Okay. So this card is sort of that lack energy still. Okay, so I don't know why they're bringing that up. Perhaps you fluctuate in your energy. Okay, it's not about sending her positive energy. It's you feeling within you that you are already a couple. Then you're not looking at the 3D. You wouldn't be even worried about the 3D version of her. You're creating that new relationship within you that has to be reflected back to you from the 3D at some point. In her energy work, okay, working on it, perhaps she is picking up on the energy, but she's not going to change until you've changed within you. Okay, you keep looking outside of yourself as if she's still a separate entity to you. Go to Shelley Bullard's, no, it wasn't on hers. Well, yes, look at the last Shelley Bullard's videos as well, and also create your future. Tracy just did one about 3D, killing off the 3D in order to bring the 4D in. Okay, because I still feel you're doing it not quite right. Okay, you're still looking at her as a different, oh, what she's thinking and feeling. I'm sending her this loving energy, but you're not changing the story enough in here. Okay, from this card. So I feel that you're not quite lined up with understanding about it. So Shelley Bullard's channel, and definitely Create Your Futures. Go and check out their last few videos, my lovely, because yes, you will come into union. You have to at some point, but the time it takes is you really feeling it's done. Okay, it's done. I know it's done. I'm not looking for it anymore. I know it's done. I'm just going about my day, enjoying my life, doing things for me, giving my energy to me. I know it's done. Okay, so a little bit of a lack energy still. Right, I just want to answer an email here. No, even I always know by your questions, when you are asking what is the other person's energy, then that is you not in your faith and trust that they are thinking what you want them to think. You haven't created it enough within you, because you wouldn't be asking that question. So that's showing me from a mentor's point of view that you're not in the right energy. Okay, even though you think you are, you're not. You're still causing that resistance because you're still looking for it. Are there any changes yet? I've been a good boy. I've eaten my dinner. So where's my pudding? Are we there yet? Okay, you're still in the lack energy. Not as much as you were. Okay, but I think you're still a little bit confused at how you're making it harder than it is. Okay, and you're not quite there. Okay, Lily, will Thomas communicate with me? Okay, Lily, for you, my lovely. Stalemate situation at the moment. Okay, he's still guarding his heart. He's not telling you how he feels. So I don't feel that communication is going to come in just yet. However, I do have wedding. Now, it may be that he's already with somebody else. If he's not, then it's showing me that you will be in a committed relationship. It doesn't have to be marriage just yet. Okay, what I mean is that it's showing, symbolizing that you're going to be together. When I see this card, I know that he will be back. So stop worrying, Spirit is saying, okay, because you're just delaying the timing. If you keep focusing on when's it going to happen, how's it going to happen, what is your heart telling you? Is your heart telling you, I know he's mine. I know he's the person I want to be with. I know that this isn't over. Okay, what is your heart telling you? Because this isn't over, he will be back. But if you're in that lack energy, you are just keeping it longer away from you. That's all you're doing. Okay, so Spirit is saying relax, just know that he's yours. Start having loving energy into this. Okay, start bringing the loving, attracting energy in rather than the repelling. He's not here, I need him, I miss him. You're grasping energy. Okay, so again, you can go to Create Your Futures channel and also Shelley Bullard's channel and start shifting your energy by working on your self-concept and changing the story you're telling yourself within you about him. But I'm not seeing communication just yet. So the longer it takes is down to you shifting your energy. Tiana, I think you've got some problems. Remember, everybody is you pushed out. So if you think that everybody is a liar, a cheat and fake, then they're all going to be like that. Okay, so I think you were the one. I'm laughing because didn't you ask the same about your SP? Let me go back. Yeah, I feel like he's hiding. You, my lovely, my advice to you is work on your self-concept. Okay, you've got to work on your self-concept because you are hang on a minute, let me just answer this. At 10 p.m. So what have you got? Just 3 cards, haven't you? I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they are, you know, giving you what you want. Okay, whether they're one of them's male or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's just showing me that they have a lot of love for you. Okay, they're very close to you. Okay, they are genuine here. You really need to think about what you're thinking. Okay. Yes, you definitely have. Remember, the law of assumption is that if you are assuming, whatever you're assuming, everybody's a liar, a cheat, hurts me, lets me down, then that's what you're going to get back. So in order to work through that, you have to start doing self-concept affirmations. If you go back to my daily live that I did on the 20th, not live, the daily reading I did on this channel on the 23rd of February, in the description box, I linked 2 videos that will help people with self-love and self-concept. You have to become the change. If you've got suspicions, doubts, insecurities, fears, etc. within you, then they have to play out. It has to be reflected back to you. So all these people you keep asking about, oh, they're all going to do this, that. They're not at the moment, but if you continue in that assumption that people betray you, let you down, stab you in the back, they can't be trusted, then that is what you're going to keep seeing. People will have to conform to that because that is the part you're giving them. So definitely change that. You don't want that in your life. But the only way to change it is you, because everybody is a messenger of you. Everybody reflects you back to you. Okay? Okay, Melissa, my lovely, for you. Can we close? Oh, just wait a minute. I'm waiting for a reply back on an email. So if they can't do a FaceTime after, then I will keep the chat open a minute. Yeah, okay, Melissa, for you. Right, okay, in his energy, he thinks the world of you. Okay, you've got this connection between you, he thinks the world of you, but his higher self is reminding you, you are the magician, he is the mirror. That is one of the spiritual laws. Everybody that you know of in your conscious awareness that you are aware of when you are awake, okay, is reflecting back to you. So you're only giving up on yourself. You're causing the stuck energy, do I, don't I energy, okay, because of the negative thoughts, the devil energies, the lower energies that are playing you like a puppet, okay. So Spirit is saying, in order to see the changes, you have to make the changes, because the chemistry is very much there between you. So what you're probably doing is you arrange something. Say he let you down at one point. Okay, he genuinely didn't turn up, or he cancelled plans. So you reacted to that. Oh, I'm feeling really disappointed. Okay, now it can be a number of different things. I'm going to give you 2 examples. Okay, so one is he physically let you down at some point. He cancelled plans or whatever, and you were looking forward to it, and he cancelled it, and you reacted to it. You have instilled that memory in your subconscious. So now, because you were so disappointed or felt let down, okay, now when he arranges something, your subconscious is saying, yeah, but it probably let you down again. Okay, so you start to self-sabotage. Even if you're not consciously going around all day saying, I just know he's going to cancel, I just know he's going to cancel, or it never works out. He always comes up with some excuse. So voila. Okay, you don't even have to be thinking that, but you've reacted in the past, and so it's deep programming. You have to change that. That's what Spirit is saying here. Okay, it may be that he's never done anything like that, but you've been let down before by people in your life. Parents, friends, previous partners. So you've got that deep programming within you that people let you down. So if that is the reason that he hasn't actually done anything, but he does do it because that is your programming, he's going to let me down because of that is your assumption, okay, then if it didn't stem from him and it stemmed from before, then you have to work on your self-concept, because you can meet XYZ, Tom, Dick and Harry, and they will all go the same way, because that is your deep programming. So you need to change the programming within you in order to see the change from him. He can't do it without you changing first. Okay, because if your assumption is he always lets me down, he always does this, I can't trust him, he's not reliable, then that's the part you've given him in your awareness. People just reflect back your assumptions and beliefs of them. So if you've got a low opinion of somebody or a negative opinion about somebody, that is the part you've given them. That is what you're going to keep seeing. So it is up to you. If you can't be asked to change him in your mind and start thinking of him as being, he's always makes me his priority, I'm important to him, etc., 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 walk away. But if it is an issue that stems from before him, it's going to come out with anybody else. There's a lot of chemistry still between you. Again, I just saw, in order to see the changes, you have to make the changes, okay? There is no one to change but self, because everybody's just showing up by the part you've given them to play, consciously or unconsciously. It is one of the spiritual laws. Okay. Rose. Excuse me. Okay. A bit of a mixed one here. So Rose, my lovely, we have wedding here. Now, I don't know if you're thinking it's over, you're saying it, is it over because he's in an arranged marriage, or he's already married to somebody and he's told you he doesn't want to be with you anymore or whatever. Okay. So can you just clarify that first? If there is no other person involved or no arranged marriages or whatever, okay, then Spirit is giving me a different message, but just let me know there for it to come out now. So can you just clarify that? Just put no other person, or yes, there is something else there. There's no other person I know. Okay, that's fine. So Spirit is saying, no, you're just self-sabotaging. Okay, you're reacting to current circumstances. You've self-sabotaged here. You are on the pathway to the two of you being together. Okay, but stop self-sabotaging. So look at your thoughts. Look at, oh, there's so many things. Just go to my Get Them Back playlist and start there. Okay, just look at what is there, to because it can be a whole host of things. Okay, it can be a long list of things and I don't have time to go into it all. Okay, basically whatever has happened, current circumstances do not matter. Even if he was married to 6 wives, even if he told you to drop off the face of the earth, he never wants to be with you again. Okay, they do not matter. If you want him, you can have him, but stop self-sabotaging here. You two are meant to be together, but you've just self-sabotaged somewhere along the way. Even if you're seeing it reflected back to you from him, that he did it all. Okay, you have created it in the first place, somewhere along the way. Okay, and I don't have time to explain that, so my Get Them Back playlist will help you understand that. And if it doesn't, then definitely check out Create Your Futures channel and Shelley Bullard's channel to help you shift your energy so that you can get this back on track. Right, Jay, can you have a general reading? And Christopher, I don't answer questions like that, my lovely. Right, Jay, just wait a minute. I just need to send an email to somebody before they go out. Okay, so... Okay. Sorry about that. I had to send a email off quickly. Right, Jay, this is yours. Okay. Now, I don't know whether you're male or female, as you've just got the initial J. So we have somebody here. Now, if you're a male, then you're a little bit caught up in your emotions at the moment, or another male might be affecting you, job, family, or whatever. Oh, right, you're female. If you're female, then there seems to be, you are caught up in your emotions about a man here. Now, it doesn't have to be a lover. It can be family member, friend, work, okay? You seem to be wanting, again, this is again on a pentacles, which can be emotional security or financial security. So it could be something to do with work. It could be something to do with a relationship. Okay. So, you know, you're wanting this, it seems, but you're a little bit caught up in your emotions about it. You're wanting a peaceful happiness, or you're wanting peace somewhere. You're wanting something that you don't currently have. So you're caught up in your emotions about this, whether it's to do with a family member, work, or a partner here. This card for me is usually a child. So if you've got children, then you might be at odds with a partner over a child. But this child will be okay. They're very bright. They know what they're doing. Okay, if there's no children and you're young yourself, then it can just be that, you know, you can get what you want, Spirit is saying here. You are a go-getter. So a bit of a mixedy reading there. Okay. Right, Christopher, that makes more sense, is more of a targeted energy. Right. So, Christopher, are you going to meet any friends when you are out tonight? Let's just have a fun yes, no for you. It is fun. Do not take it as literal. Whatever comes out, do not, you know, just take it as fun. Will Christopher meet new friends tonight at the Blue Rooster? Okay, we have a no come out. So basically the cards are, if I actually look at the cards, take a break, okay? A life's work is not a season. Get off the treadmill. Trust your path and get grounded. Okay, get grounded within yourself as well. I've always got to make sure I put these the right way back in. But it's fun. You might meet friends tonight, you might not. Okay, it's just fun, that little reading. As a quick, silly yes, no. Okay. Right, Daya, you will need to be more specific for me to hone in on the energies. Or else it would just be a general reading. Morgan, will Justin reach out to you soon? Remember, I don't do timings, but let's look at the current energies. Whose was I doing? Oh, Morgan, will Justin reach out to you soon? No, I'm not seeing that he will, my lovely. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles, being in no contact, kept out in the cold still. We've got the cave where he's hiding away here. He's not ready to come forward yet. And we've got distant horizons. So I don't feel that it's yet, my lovely. You can always go to my Get Them Back playlist to help you shift your energy so that you're not in lack energy. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? Hurry up and happen is all energy that is keeping it away from you. So he's not in, there's no cards there signifying to me that he's going to reach out yet. So probably your energy is in the wrong energy, my lovely. In repelling energy rather than bringing in energy, right? Okay, Adélie, and then Constanza. Right. Adélie, your reading is now, and it's a 14 card reading, so just hold your free questions for the moment, my lovelies, because I got 2 readings to do that have been paid for. So Daya, you're Adélie, are you? As Wendy's saying you paid. Can you just confirm that for me? Okay. Right, okay. Okay. So Spirit is saying here that you seem to be waiting for something or looking for something here connected to a man. Okay, now it doesn't have to be a lover, but part of me does feel it is to do with a relationship here with the other cards that come out. I mean, this might be separate to the rest of it. It's just general. So it may be a boss, it may be somebody at work, it may be a family member, it may be a lover. Okay, on this card you're wanting this Ten of Pentacles or more money. Pentacles for me are your emotional security or financial security, so take it as it resonates. Okay, but you're wanting this, you're thinking about it, you're wanting it. Okay, on this card you're sort of stuck here, you're like okay, so Spirit is saying, well, look at how far you've come and how far you still have to go. This person is, you know, if it's a lover, then they've got feelings for you. If it's a boss, then they're fair. Okay, a family member, then it's good. Okay, what they are, their energy. Now, Spirit is saying you are very spiritual yourself. Okay, your crown chakra is open here, but you do tend to sort of go round in cycles. You have this sort of tendency to overthink things, perhaps. Okay, so you go round and round in circles and then the same shit plays out. Spirit is saying try to keep yourself busy, occupy yourself more instead of overthinking, getting caught up in your mind. Start to put your energy into your heart, energy into keeping yourself busy so you're not overthinking. Again, regarding a man here, King of Cups, somebody offering you love here. So Spirit is saying dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Okay, there is some emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So is there an old story, old feelings, old hurts that are still plaguing you that you need to sift through? We do have past life relationship. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it was a past life as lovers. It can be from the same soul group. Okay, you have this connection and things being favorable, things being just this time. Friends, wanting to meet up, being friends or whatever here. Okay, definitely somebody coming towards you here, but just find that peace within yourself. Perhaps doing meditations, perhaps, you know, really being grounded within yourself, going for walks, keeping busy, doing, you know, not sat there overthinking loads of negatives. Okay, so just a few tweaks basically to not self-sabotage, if you like, to just keep believing in what your heart is telling you, what your spiritual side is telling you, rather than your ego side, basically, and then you will get what you want, whether it is in work, family or relationships. But there is a bit of healing still to do there. Okay. Just wait a minute, everybody. I just want to sort out somebody who's going out, one of my clients. So just bear with me. Yeah. I think it's in my watch later. Just wait a minute. Right, sorry, my lovelies. Right, Constanza, yes, it's yours now. Excuse me. Thank you for all your likes on the live as well, my lovelies. Okay. Constanza, my lovely. He thinks the world of you, okay? He wants movement between you. He wants to make a move towards you here. He does appreciate you, but you need to start appreciating yourself as well. Remember, self-concept is vital. It is the foundation. If you don't have foundations, a bit like the man who built his house on sand, it was washed away. He built it on the rock, it was more solid. Okay, so if you haven't worked on yourself and you've got the old programming of yourself, whatever you're telling yourself about yourself, whatever you're saying about him is what you're keeping in place. Okay, especially as these two cards are saying false person and healing. So there's still some healing that you need to do within you. Perhaps you're still seeing him as the old version. You know, he hurt me, he was false towards me, etc., etc., etc. Whatever you're keeping in place. He will come forward eventually. Okay, it could still be some weeks away. It could still be some months away. Until you shift in your energy, you've got to work on this first. Okay, he will come forward and speak his truths. Okay, so if you're still seeing him as the old version, then definitely, you know, go and check out Create Your Futures channel and Shelley Bullard's channel to start shifting within you. It's everything that I say anyway. We all work with the law of assumption. It's one of the spiritual laws. Okay, so whatever you are assuming about yourself, about him, about relationships, about men, is everything that is playing out. You are creating your 3D. Everybody is a reflection of you. So, yes, I see the two of you coming back together. You ask, will we reconcile? Yes, when the timing is up to you. Okay, when you feel it is natural, when you know that it's a done deal, it will start to come in. If you are, no, he's not here, when's it going to happen, how long is it going to take, you're keeping it away from you longer. Okay. Yes, I just saw the card then. Believe. Okay, up until the age of 7 and 8, we all believe in things. We slip in the imagination world and into the real world. Okay, we forget to do that when we're adults. We live in the logical, the real world, as we call it. Okay, we haven't got time for daydreams, silly wishes. Okay, we react too much to the 3D. We forget that it only takes a mustard seed, as the Bible says, a mustard seed, a belief as little as a mustard seed for it to become what you want. Okay, so if you've got that little inkling in your heart that I know this isn't over, I know he's the one I'm meant to be with, I know that we've still got something, then that is your mustard seed and it can grow. But if you keep letting ego come in to squash it, you've got to, you know, plant another little mustard seed. You've got to cultivate that little mustard seed. So believe like children do. Right. Kiki, are you the person who's just paid for a reading? Your first name begins with a B. B. Kiki, are you the person who paid for a reading? And your initials are BS? Because it's different to your name on here. I just want to check it's you. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Remember, I only pick up on energies, Kiki, okay? So I'm not going to be giving you a blow-by-blow account, especially not in 3 cards, as to what his, you know, actual thoughts are. It's just picking up on energy. Okay, well, he definitely wants things to be more solid between you, like these roots on a tree. The Lover's card, okay, wanting something between you here. Having that sort of awakening that he wants to be with you. So he's reached out to you because he wants to be with you. Let's just bring out one card for you. No, let's bring out a romance card. Yeah, chemistry and heart-to-heart conversations. He wants things to start again between you. Okay. All very positive cards. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Wanting things to be solid. The Lovers. Realizing that you are the person he wants to go out with. If he still seems distant, then it may be still to come, okay? But where are your thoughts when you think about him? Remember, as per one of the spiritual laws, what are your assumptions about him? If it's not lining up to a nice relationship, then you're going to keep seeing the opposite. You're going to get that behavior from him. Okay. But remember, Kiki, if you still have the old thoughts about him, everybody is you pushed out based on your thoughts. Okay, so if you, let me put a video in the chat again for some of you to listen to. Okay, any of you that are wanting an SP back, then listen to this video on somebody else's channel. Okay, let me give you this one. If you do not change the story within you about him, and you think he's still an arse, or you think he's going to hurt you again, or whatever, it will play out. So please, any of you that are wanting your person back, you have to change within you first, and that video explains why. So it will help you. Right, anybody who's been waiting a long time, because I need to come off because I was on Instagram for a couple of hours and my iPad is going to die in a minute. So anybody who's been in here a long time, the moderators will know because they will have seen you asking questions. Not anybody new. I haven't got time to do anybody new who's just joining in, but anybody who's been waiting a long time. Addison, Wendy, can you see anybody who's been waiting a long time? Oh yeah, 542, you've been waiting a long time. Will HR contact you soon? Remember, I don't do timings. Again, for you, if you are 542 in that lack energy. I'm missing him. When's he going to come? Hurry up, hurry up. Then you're in the wrong energy. So go and check out that video I've just done a link for. Right, okay. For you, 542, okay, yes, he does think about you, okay, but you need to start working on your self-concept, definitely. And if you go back to my daily reading I did on the 23rd, there's 2 videos in the description box, okay? If you do not become the foundation, you won't be able to sustain and maintain it even when he does come back, okay? You've definitely got some healing to do here. It is written in the stars, you can have him, but you definitely, Spirit is saying, you need to change your energy. So that video is a starting point. The videos that I did on the 23rd of February are 2 other videos that are not on that person's channel, okay, that particular channel. But go and check out that channel as well as my Get Them Back playlist. We teach the same thing. I don't mind recommending people who teach the same as I do, because it is a spiritual law, okay? They're not tarot readers. This is other, because I'm a personal mentor as well, this is other coaches as well, okay? They have loads of stories on there to help you understand that you have to change. If you do not change your energy, you're just keeping what you want away from you. So it will definitely help you. Right then, my lovelies. Mariana, just definitely quickly for you. Mary, my person RS, will we date? Let's have a look. Okay. These 2 cards are sort of saying yes. Okay, he sees you as attractive. Okay, sees you as attractive. But we do have the Liar card. So you may, this could come out because there may be gossip about your person. Okay, like people say, oh, he's a bit of a womanizer, or they're a bit this and they're a bit that. Take no notice. Okay. It may be you who've been in relationships before that people have lied to you or hurt you. So just be careful that you're not bringing that energy into this connection. I do feel that it could possibly, I'm not going to say 100%, he certainly finds you attractive. Okay, whether you will actually date. If my courtship card had come out, then I would have said definitely. So I can't give you a definite thing here, but they are certainly attracted to you. But just be careful with this card. Whether you've heard something about them, form your own opinion, because it will cloud your judgments. And also, if you've been hurt by other men before or whatever, then it will play out. 542, we shall think that that person likes us, right? It's more than that. So go and check out the video so that you understand. Okay, it's more work you've got to do on yourself, because what you're telling yourself about you is very important, as well as what your person is. Go and check out the channel. You've got nothing to lose. It will keep your mind invested in the right energy rather than in lack energy. Right then, my lovelies. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Addison. Good night.